I've been waiting for a long time to see what Gorr the Godbutcher would look like in the MCU, played by, of course, the legendary Christian Bale, who's really no rookie when it comes to comic book movies, but he's playing the villain of Thor Love and Thunder, and they released the trailer last night for the movie, and I got to see it this morning, and I gotta say, I'm excited. I really am. I'm not super excited. I'm not like dying to see it. Nothing in the MCU right now is really, really like, has me insanely invested, except maybe Loki, right? But the thing is, I love the Thor character. I love freaking Chris Hemsworth. I love Taika Waititi and what he did with Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok, I think, is one of the more underrated movies by some people. Thor Ragnarok was a very good movie. So if you have like your top 5 or top 10 MCU movies and Thor Ragnarok is at the top, I can't even argue because it's a very entertaining movie. Now, what I want to see with this one coming up, Thor 4, is I really, really want to see Jeff Goldblum coming back as the Grand Master, which I do think he is in the movie. I think I read he's on the cast list. Plus, the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be in the movie. Star-Lord and the crew, the ones that are still with Thor. But I think the big twist is going to be that Natalie Portman's character, Jane Foster, unfortunately, she gets diagnosed with cancer, but she becomes the mighty Thor, the female Thor. Now, of course, when this was first announced, a lot of people were kind of crapping on it. They were kind of pointing at it being one of those, I guess you can call it like forced diversity agendas, because the character of the female Thor in the comics just did not work, from what I understand, from what I was reading. But honestly, though, it looks good in the movie. I like what they're doing so far. I like that she can now have, like, I'm not sure like how she gets the powers in the movie, or if it's the multiverse involved. But I know that she uses like the hammer, which gets reconstructed for Thor in this movie. But I do wonder also the fact that Russell Crowe is back as Zeus. I'm pretty excited about that. Russell Crowe should have had a lot more to do in these movies. But what I'm really excited about, man, is freaking Gorr the Godbutcher, yo. Like, this guy wants to destroy all gods, and he could end up being the toughest foe they've ever faced off against as far as the Thor movies go. And I've been waiting for this, and we saw the first look, and I popped. I mean, I think he doesn't quite look like how he did in the comics. Like, not exactly. There are, you can tell it's based on it, with the kind of the really pale skin and the cape or whatever that he wears. But Christian Bale, I think, looks great in that role, and he's a great actor. So, based on what I saw in the trailer yesterday, I'm excited. What I'm a little worried about, though, is I'm worried that they're going to kill off Hemsworth as Thor and then have Jane Foster take over. Natalie Portman, the female Thor. I don't think they're going to do that, but I think people are going to think they're going to do that, because I still feel like there's still a lot of story to be told with the Hemsworth Thor. Also, I like how at the beginning of the trailer they show him like training to kind of get his body back, because he got fat in Endgame, which I thought added more comedy to the character, because Chris Hemsworth is a very, very funny guy. Real funny dude. And he played the fat Thor pretty well, but now we're back to seeing buff Thor again, so he's going to need to be in shape to face off against Gorr the Godbutcher. But what did you think about the Thor trailer? It's coming out in just a few weeks, like a month and a half, so I'm looking forward to it. But again, I'm not like extremely hyped for it, but seeing Gorr, I think, really helped. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Keeping it short today. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.